On guys, Ink DFS back here, another pick video for you guys. Had a pretty good night last night, basketball wise. Got to see Kevin Durant have a great game. Good games all throughout the night. Kind of ended off a little bit of a doozy with the Lakers and the Suns, but overall a great performance for the Suns. Again, if you guys like this video, go ahead and drop me down a like down below. If you guys find this video helpful anyway, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps me keep pumping these videos out for you guys and helps us all get to the money at the end of the day. So let's go ahead and hop into this video. First guy I have on my list here, DAngelo Russell. Great game environment here. Highest over under on the slate at an insane 240 over under. Also the highest pace matchup on the board as well. Patrick Beverley has been out for the 5 past games for the Timberwolves. So that's resulted in DAngelo Russell having to play more of the point guard role and be more of a facilitator instead of his usual role as a scorer playing the shooting guard position. That certainly has affected his shot attempts. If you could look at his game totals or his game logs and see his shot totals over that period, they're certainly down from where they used to be. Patrick Beverley is expected to be back tonight, so DAngelo Russell should switch back over to that shooting guard position and take over his usual workload as a shooting guard. And that should be definitely beneficial to DAngelo Russell here, as the Spurs have been one of the worst teams against shooting guards. Currently, they're the third best matchup for shooting guards over the past 15 games. And with all that into effect, DAngelo Russell should be on his way to a good game tonight. Next guy on my list here, he's been featured over the past couple videos. Donovan Mitchell, another high-scoring matchup expected here, with the game total currently at 235. He's been playing very well as late, more of basketball playing well than fantasy playing well. We haven't had that big Donovan Mitchell outing yet, but tonight can certainly be the spot in this great matchup versus the Bucks. The Bucks are the easiest matchup for shooting guards over the past 2 weeks, and during that span, they've allowed some big games to point guards. Most notably, Zach LaVine going for 50 points, and most recently, Jordan Poole hitting 47 and a big night the Warriors had against the Bucks last time out. If this game's going to stay close, it's certainly going to be through Donovan Mitchell. Nobody else on the Utah Jazz can really go out there and get the bucket and will their team to win besides Donovan Mitchell. And Vegas certainly expects this game to be close, so Donovan should be in a big night overall and see that big game, 40, high 40s, 50-point game that we usually see out of Donovan. Next guy on our list here, favorite play on the slate, we have Miles Bridges. Tonight he gets the prime opportunity of going against the OKC Thunder, who are not only a terrible offensive and defensive team, but the small forward position in particular without Lou Dort is been a gold mine this year. If you've been following these videos or been keeping up with the trend, then you would be aware of this small forward trend against the Thunder without Lou Dort. I'm not sure how many small forwards are at now, but if you go back and look, ever since Lou Dort's been out, every small forward that's played at least 30 minutes against this team has exceeded value. Miles Bridges should certainly hit over 30 minutes tonight, as he's a guy who plays usually most of the game. So if this does turn into a blowout, he'll at least probably be around that 30 range. He's been in a slump recently due to Taylor Rozier, been balling out recently. But Miles Bridges has shown signs of putting it back together with the 52-point game last time out versus New Orleans. And he should certainly keep that upward trend moving here in a great spot versus the Thunder. Next guy we have on our list here, Tobias Harris. As of late, he's been awful, especially with the arrival of Harden. It's been even worse. Kind of put together last night in a overtime game versus the Magic, a game that shouldn't have been close at all, but certainly put it together. Best game in a while for Tobias. After that game, Harden and Embiid were both listed as questionable. Still currently listed as questionable tonight due to the possibility of resting. So if one or either of those guys are out tonight, that would certainly result in a big boost for Tobias Harris here, especially for a guy whose price is $6,000. We know in the past, usually Tobias Harris is a 40 to 50-point guy. If we get that old Tobias back at around 6,000, this is an absolute steal. And he's also in a really sneaky good matchup against Denver. They've been allowing some monster games to power forwards over the past couple months. Most recently, Pascal Siakam went up against his team and put up a 54 bomb himself. So definitely a nice spot here, especially if Harden or Embiid or both are out tonight. Last guy on our list here, Nikola Jokic. He's been on a tear recently, posting big game after big game, and could be in store for another big one here tonight. He's probably be back-to-back MVP, arguably one of the best centers in the league. But really, what puts this play over the top for me is, like I mentioned earlier, Embiid could possibly be rested tonight. That would shift DeAndre Jordan into the starting lineup, and DeAndre Jordan's kind of a guy way past his prime, older guy, and certainly somebody that Nikola Jokic can take advantage of on the offensive end and have himself a huge day. There also might be some extra motivation for Jokic, as the talk might be getting to his head. He may want to come out and prove that he is not only the league MVP, but he's also the best center in the league, and kind of put all the Embiid truthers to rest. So there definitely some extra motivation possibly tonight for Jokic, and it could be in a big game against old DeAndre Jordan defense. That's going to wrap it up. If you guys like this video, go ahead and jump down a like down below. Again, if you found this helpful anyway, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any further comments, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section. I'll hope to get back to you, and see you again.